and welcome to our channel, Two Crohn's Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. And welcome back to all the returning subscribers from my other channel. We are very, very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give us. So please continue giving us some thumbs up. Please continue with them beautiful comments. If subscribe to this channel yet, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you know when we post videos. And if you know somebody these videos will resonate, go right ahead and share them. Okay, so this video is for the star sign of Scorpios for this month of September. So Scorpios, if you have not checked out the new moon short, please go over and check it out. Scorpios, so 9, the month of September is a 9 with the energetic year of 8. 9 plus 8 is 17, which adds up to a number 8. So things are manifesting, things are quickly coming in, connections, and maybe a connection with spirit for some of you. For others of you, it could be a ship connection, such as a business ship, romantic ship, friendship, family ship, whoever is in your ship. I'll just say it like that. All right, Scorpios. So for this month, Scorpios, we are going to use the animal oracle cards. When I get to them right now, I'm trying to focus in on your energy and see what I can see coming for you for this month, or something that Spirit wants you to know. The first thing that I'm feeling is pay attention to your health. Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual health. Pay attention to all of them. Because I feel for some of you, there could be some sort of a health concern somewhere in one of them areas. And what I mean by spiritual health means, you know, and I deal with the spirit world every day, all day. It's like nonstop for me. So when I say about dealing with the spiritual health part, when you deal with the spirit world, what they do is they take your energy to manifest. They use your energy, and what it does is it drains you. So if there is somebody in your surroundings in this ship that is very like energy draining, like you're there with them and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I gotta take a nap, that's a sign that they have they're an energy vampire or an energy drainer or something along them lines. That's what I mean about your spiritual health. For somebody, you may have needed to know that. I feel for some of you, this is kind of a similar message that I was getting for, I think, Aquarius. So you may, if you may want to go check that out. I feel like you're coming to a fork in the road on your journey, where it's time to make a decision in which direction you want to go. I feel whatever direction you go, there is a blessing on it. But I feel like one direction has it quicker and one direction has it further down the road. I feel like there's really no wrong choice here. I'm seeing a letter. I'm seeing a number 3. I'm seeing a number 3, and I'm also seeing the number 8. 3 plus 8 is 11. So you could be mastering something this month. Or you could be seeing 333. You could be seeing 888. Also, for you need to pay attention to where your pet looks. Because I'm seeing a dog's face. You need to pay attention where your pet looks. because I feel like somebody around you or somebody that I'm talking to has a spirit guide and a dog, like a loved one, that comes and watches over you, and this dog sees them. So pay attention to that. Pay attention if your dog just sits, like my cat Loki, before I saved Joshua's soul, would sit and look at the wall. And I'm like, boy, what are you looking at? Then all of a sudden he would, like, Joshua's playing with him, and he would chase something down the wall. So I don't feel like it's a bad spirit at all. I just feel like it's a loved one who watches over you. I could see the dog smiling, so I feel like the dog sees the spirit and then makes contact with the dog, like reassuring that the spirit's harmless. This loved one has never left you. Even though you may feel like you're alone, they have never left you. They watch over you all the time. And I even feel like they even come to you in your dreams and reassure you. So start journaling your dreams. All right, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the Archangel Animal Oracle card. Such a fantastic connection with the divine. I literally had an archangel show up in my yard. So that's a sure sign that I have a connection with the archangels. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Well, your card fell out of the deck. We have rhinoceros. So if you can see, it's blue and it's yellow. And there's an activation symbol right dead in the center. So I feel like, Scorpio, you were going through the month of September. There is some sort of an activation of your throat chakra and your solar plexus chakra. I also see orange. So I do feel there is a sense of balance, because if you look at this card, it's like right in half, right? Right dead center, but right in half. So that I feel for you, Scorpios, there is definitely some sort of an activation happening here. Like I said, throat, solar plexus, and sacral chakra. Be strong and courageous. Archangels Sandalphon and Rokiel. If you look in the back here, there is also Archangel Metatron's geometric shape as well, even though he's not on the card. But I feel like he's around you, and I feel like he is helping to awaken you. For some reason, I feel he like sends that loved one in. So there is like a balancing of the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra, which is activating your throat chakra. So it's like giving you the courage to tap into that life force energy, to have and the courage, and to be able to trust that flow, to be able to communicate. The throat chakra is about communication. I feel for some Scorpios, I feel like this month is like a key, like a PowerPoint, or in my generation, it would be an outline that is very, very important. It's like a key month to your soul contract. Like that's what they show me, that dot, the PowerPoint. And Scorpio's first line. I know for some of you who are in my generation, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. As a child, when we learned, I think it was English, to create stories, they wanted us to put a topic, right? And that's the PowerPoint, the topic of this. And then underneath it, there was another one, the topic of the first paragraph. And then you read the first paragraph, and then the second little dot underneath the original dot was the topic of the second paragraph. It was like an outline of some sort. But that's what I kind of feel is going on here. In your soul contract this month is like that PowerPoint of your whole life, right? I feel like you've went through a lot of them, and I feel like this is another one. It's important. And I think it's connected to the 8 energy because we're manifesting this month. So be aware with your words. Be aware where you put your power and your focus into, because what you think about, what you speak about, you're manifesting. So be aware of that. And what did I say about the dog? Look at that. I got truth chills. So there's the dog coming through, confirming what I said about the dog. Be disciplined in your home and community life. Archangels Zariel. So some of you could have a black and white dog, or this is just symbolic to how you're viewing a situation when it comes to this spirit guide or this spirit, this loved one. Wow, I totally did not expect that for you, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and move on into the tarot portion of this program. So yeah, be disciplined, which goes back to, make sure you protect your energy. Make sure you protect yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. We're in a very dark world at the moment. Okay. There are a lot of things happening that, for one, isn't being spoke about. And what is being spoke about is just a diversion, if that makes sense. Something with the weather is coming through too. I don't know what that means, but alrighty. We're going to do a couple more shuffles here for you, Scorpio. We're going to do the same outline that we did last month, the 7-card spread. For Scorpios. On the bottom of the deck, Scorpios, we have the 5 of Winter. Look at that. What did I say about people around you? Okay, so what I mentioned earlier about whoever's in your ship being that energy vampire, this is the thing. You could see dogs coming through again. Something about the dog, your pet. There is a tug of war. It's like a tug of war within you. You can see the dogs tugging back and forth on this rope. Some of you may have 2 dogs. But the 5 of Winter talks about betrayal. It talks about feeling defeated. It talks about the people around you who do not have your best interest at heart, like throwing a rock, hiding the hands kind of situation. So be aware of that. That's that energy vampire I was talking about. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have your card right there, Scorpio. So it's time to come out of that head. We have, look at this, 13, 13. 5 and 8 is 13, and you have 13. So 13s could be significant to you. 13s, you could be seeing 13 everywhere. Maybe you look at the clock and you see 12:13 or 10:13 or something along those lines. 13 to me talks about endings, completions, finalizations. And again, of course, your loved one who's already passed over. There's something about water coming through here too. Cancer, yeah, maybe you need to go watch the Cancer video. I almost called you Cancers. Scorpio, there's something about the water. See the water background. And that's an air card. So let's go ahead and flip it over. and get into it. Let's see what's happening for the month of September. So this is the past energy, the 10 of the 10 of cups. This is a happy family, joy, success, happiness. So in the past, it's time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family or close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising a happy, balanced children. So the first thing that I is the rainbow in the back. Goes back to that chakra system. And what's really sticking out on this card is the color pink. Pink talks about love, compassion. So in the past, it's like, I feel like you openly express yourself. And this could be talking about your family, right? Because the Ten of Cups does represent family. So you could literally be communicating with this passed on loved one, and they are coming in every night to watch over you. And like I said, the dog sees them. And see how that they're hugging? It's like this loved one reassures this pet by, and I got chills, by touching it and, playing with it, or, you know what I mean? The animal, the dog feels comfortable. So it's like the dog is not protecting you. The dog is just like, okay, you got somebody here, ma, or pa. You got somebody here watching over you. So yeah, I feel like this Ten of Cups is that family member. I feel like you actively talk to them. We got the communication, right? The throat chakra. You actively communicate, tell them I love you, I miss you, things along them lines. And I feel like they're coming through telling you, I hear you, I'm here. All right, so the next one is a present situation. We have the King of Summer. So the King of Summer is somebody who is faithful. It says faithful, loving, devoted, and warm-hearted. But let's not forget somebody who's very in tune with their emotions. Somebody who earned their king status. They had to go through the page tonight, the queen, and they earned their king status. Somebody who could be very intuitive, very psychic as well. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may have and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. So in the present moment, I feel like this King of Summer is that loved one coming through me, telling you that they have received your message of love and they're sending it back to you. So that's beautiful, Scorpio. In the present moment, you're standing in your king status. This talks about the masculine and feminine. We're talking about emotions here. The cups. Cups represent our emotions, right? So we have water, right? Because that's what the sacral chakra represents, is the water chakra. And we have the solar plexus, which talks about our life force energy, courage, strength, right? So there is that balance. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's four, something with fours coming through here too. See, 4 prairie dogs, 4 penguins, both of them with the letter P. So there could be something with the letter P coming through here. Could be the name of your dog. Could be the name of this passed on loved one. Could be initial in your name. Your whoever's in your ship, maybe your person's name. So this is you, Scorpio, standing in the power of being trustworthy, being reliable, being lovable, being warm-hearted towards your family, your friends, your social circle. Okay. Hidden influences. The Queen of Spring. So the Queen of Spring, it talks about, oh, we got 2 kittens on her too. Don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have social priorities vying for attention, several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. So what's hidden is, again, that attention, something being drawn, some sort of an attention. See how we got all the penguins looking in different directions? Get a lot of babies coming through here. We got 4 prairie dogs, 4 penguins, and 2 kittens. 10. So what I feel is Spirit is telling you, don't hide yourself, right? Don't hide from whatever. I feel like you got, like, you're multitasking. You got a lot of things going on in your world, right, Scorpio? Some of you may have a job, or and a family to take care of, and a home, everything. Spirit is telling you, the hidden influences is that you can do this. See, now we got the king and the queen, right? Look at this. Water, fire, sacral, solar plexus, water, fire, king, queen, that balance. King masculine, queen feminine, right? The king in the feminine energy and the queen in the masculine energy. That's that balance energy. Spirit's telling you, don't hide yourself from this. Don't get frustrated. You can do this. So you, with the Queen of Springs coming through here, this is somebody who's very energetic, somebody who is attractive, can attract things to them. Again, that co-creating with Spirit, that 8 energy. So you're attracting, I feel, an opportunity towards you. Because why? Because you are in balance with your masculine and feminine energy, Scorpio, which is absolutely beautiful, which is activating some sort of maybe communication. Somebody could be coming towards you and maybe offering you something. But the Queen of Spring is somebody who is very energetic. And it goes back to protecting your energy. And if you look in the background, there is the moon shining through. I'm trying to get it in there. Yeah. And we just had the new moon. So it could be coming this week. So talented, brilliant, independent, and charming. So yes, you, Scorpio, are a very talented individual. And what you are doing is underestimating your power of manifestation. And it's like you're still playing it small, right? You're still playing that small person, but you're way bigger than what you really think you are. If you look, see, sunflowers are really tall flowers, right? But look how you are even taller than that sunflower. So it's like you are underestimating your ability because you don't feel big enough. Like you just don't feel like you can. But you are a good multitasker, so don't worry. That's cool. You got a 10. So the end of October starts Scorpio season, right? Yeah. So you could be manifesting. Where you put your focus at this month is going to manifest within a month's time in these moon's portals, between the new moon and the new moon. So be aware of that. And I'm telling you, think big, reach for the stars. Okay? Think big. Don't reach for the first star. They want you to dig, reach clean even further. Grab 1,000,000 of them, stuff them in your pocket, stuff them in your bra, stuff them wherever, and bring them down, because that's the capability that you have. You can actually reach up to the stars, take your arm, do a big old sweep, and see them all fall down. That's how big you are. And everybody around you will be happy. Okay, obstacles. 10 of winners. So there's another 10 coming through here. Another dog. Wow. All right. So the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a higher future awaits. And that is exactly what I feel for you. See how the dog has his own leash, right? In his mouth. You are the leader of your life. You are in such a balanced energy, Scorpio. This is so beautiful, especially with another person. You and another person are on the same page. I feel like this person is a very good support system. They are very trustworthy. They support you no matter what you do, right? And they understand your feelings, your mixed feelings of, okay, I'm done with this part of my journey, right? But I'm going to miss it because this is a repetitive, it's like a habit. How do I want to say this? Get up every day, go to work, or you have this set schedule, and you've may have had this set schedule for 30 years, right? And then all of a sudden you decide you want to take a different direction. And it's like, oh, wow, how am I going to handle this change, right? So the obstacle is this feeling, right? This feeling knowing something has to end. And it goes back to, I feel that energy vampire. I feel like at your workplace, there is an energy vampire there. You know this. You already know this. They are very, oh my goodness. The Ten of Swords talks about backstabbing, betrayal. It talks about, that circle of people that are around you at the workplace, and that everyday thing, having to force yourself to get up and go do something that you really don't want to do. Because why? Because it doesn't make you happy, but you're doing it because you have to. Spirit's telling you, you don't have to. You do not have to. You can take the reins of your life and create your own happiness, because whoever is with you, your partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, parent, I talk to a lot of people, they support you. They are very supportive. Oh, prairie dog. So that's the 4th time. Plus, I seen it in my vision. I just caught that. Yeah, there is a sense of sadness when change comes, but I feel like this is an amazing change for you, Scorpio. It's time. Like, it is so time. For some of you, I feel like by the end of September, moving into October, you're going to be following your dreams. You're not only going to reach up and grab that star, you're going to grab a bunch of them and you're going to spread them around. That is amazing. Because you can, right? You can. So you got the numbers 1010 coming through here, which does come together as a 2. All right, hidden in, oh no, outside influences. Sorry, hidden. 3 of spring. What did I say about the 3s? So the 3 of spring, and look, there's the yellow coming through again, right? Fish represent abundance, prosperity. Also Pisces, so there could be something with the full moon that is coming, the lunar eclipse that is coming here on the 17th. We have the full moon in lunar eclipse that is in tropical Aries, but it would be in sidereal Pisces. And it's about standing in that power, right? Standing in your power. So let's go ahead and read the card. We got Sea Turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. So outside influences, we have the 3 of spring, which talks about waiting for something. Stop and take time to review and make long-term plans. And that's what I feel like you're doing. You are stopping and you are making a plan with this loved one. Right here. The loved one that's supporting you, not the loved one on the other side. This is somebody who is in the ship with you. The other, I feel like the person on the other side that's watching over you is helping you too, like pushing maybe some buttons. But the person whom you are married to or living with, or you are calling your paramour, whoever this person is, they are in your boat with you, making plans. They're assisting with making these plans, and they are helping you through this transition. Because if you remember, on the bottom of the deck, we had the death card that talks about death, rebirth, transition. So the outside influences is it's time to make a plan here, capitalizing on your past successes. It's appropriate to put yourself on, pat yourself. I cannot read this morning. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. And that's exactly what you're doing. Exactly. So through this ending, this completion, no matter how much it hurts, you and your person are going to sit down, you're going to be on the same page, and you're going to make a plan moving forward. Through, I feel, the end of this month to the end, like next month, I feel like within a month's time, within the portal. I also feel too, you have the 23rd, 2 and a 3 coming through here, Scorpio, which talks about that 5 energy, the challenges, right, with the 10 of Swords. I'm chilling. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm sitting here like just listening for a second here. I feel for some of you, you may need to go on a mini vacation. Go enjoy the beach. For some of you, if you like to snorkel and go underneath the water, I'm not a snorkel, I don't do that. However, I do love water, and I do love going underneath and checking everything out. However, I can't see because the water burns my eyes. But for some of you, this may be something you need to do. Maybe go on a boat ride and go check out nature in the water, not just nature on the ground, but nature in the water. You, Scorpio, you have such a connection with everything, animals, just everything. For some of you, you could be an animal whisperer. And you may be realizing that you may have been struggling there for a bit to be able to tap into this. For some of you, you may be making a plan. Well, how are we going to do this? Like, we need to sit down, we need to make the budget out, what we have to spend, our monthly bills, how we're going to eat, stuff like that. Because I feel like there's going to be such a shift. I say like a shocking, not shocking, but it's going to take a minute to get used to not going up and having to talk yourself into going to work. um, so there's going to be a period between the ending and the new beginning. There's going to be a wait period. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day anyways. So there's definitely going to be a waiting period between total completion ending and new beginnings. And then I don't know where I was going with that full moon. The full moon in Aries lunar eclipse. Aries represents, it's the first house of outward appearances. And then Pisces is the house of hidden enemies, secrets, karma. So that's what I feel like you, during the full moon, Scorpio, because you're very intuitive, that the narcissistics, the backstabbers, the hidden enemies are going to be revealed to you. And it's going to make it easier to cut this, to make this change, because you're going to be so sick of it. I know I would be. So that's where that transition is. So the Three of Wands could be 3 days, 3 weeks. So keep that in mind. So it'll take a couple of weeks to take a couple of weeks break, is what I feel in between in this transition, because I do feel drastic endings and then brand spanking new, surprising new beginnings. So that's what Spirit is telling you. Pat yourself on the back. Another thing that I'm getting here that just popped into my head, that loved one that I was talking about that the dogs see, is patting you on the back. They are also saying, congratulations, Scorpio. I've been trying to tell you this. Congratulations, you finally received it. that loved one, I feel like they have a sense of humor. So number 6 is the best course of action to take. We have the Lovers. So the best course of action to take here, Scorpio, is to you and your person to both be on the same page. You both have a leg up, you know, and again, it does talk about that balance of the masculine and feminine energy. It's like you two mirror one another. I want to say it's like you can converse without saying a word. Okay, a song's coming through here. 2 different people sing the same song, a male and a female. The original was a male, and then the female remade it. So that could be important, but it's called When You Say Nothing at All. And I feel like that song matches that Lovers card. You two are not just lovers. You are, or husband and wife, or paramours, or that. I feel like you two are divine counterparts. And, you know, you may have had some conflicts in the past because this person is saying, well, I think you should do this, and, you know, giving you opinions, but you're like, well, how am I going to do this? How are we going to do that? And they're like, you know what? We'll worry about it when that time comes. Don't worry before, because what's worry going to do? It's going to block your manifestation. Something's going to happen. I would say maybe September 19th too. So pay attention to that day. I don't know what day that is. I think it's a Thursday, but don't hold me to that. Somebody's birthday could be 10/29 too, is something I'm getting here. So the Lovers card, the best course of action to take is to make choices from the heart. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. So the best course of action to take is to listen to your heart. Allow your heart to make choices, not your head. There's that water energy coming through again. I know that's Gemini air. I'm looking at the card. See the water in the background? Fall. Some of you may need to, like I said, go spend some time in nature. Go near water. Go check out waterfalls. Go check out water creatures. Nothing bad, of course, but you know what I mean. I also feel like you two are opposites, but opposites attract, and there's a reason for that. So don't worry, you're going to make it. So don't underestimate the power of your choices. So in other words, they're saying, listen, if you can't take it no more at this job, or you can't take it no more, whatever your situation is, right? Listen to your heart. Your heart's going to guide you. And don't underestimate that. Don't ever underestimate the feelings in your heart. I'm telling you, whoever this husband is, or wife, or paramour, or whoever this is that you are connected to, this, like I said, this just isn't a, this is a divine counterpart. This person is a soulmate, divine, like soulmate as in divine soul. Like, it's not just somebody you connected with. This is somebody you connect at the soul with. Because they're showing me the yellow. No relationships are perfect, first of all, okay? None. There's going to be differences of opinions. But in this case, this person is so on your page. But I feel like a while ago, there could have been a difference of opinion, where somebody was like ready to lift their leg and pee on this fire hydrant and say, you know what, that's it, I'm done, right? Come on, Luke. All right. So the outcome, Princess of Autumn. So the Princess of Autumn is the page of Pentacles. Okay, so you have cats and dogs coming up here. So be strong through this change, because this is the end, right? This is the ending, and it all endings, especially after years of the repetitiveness of whatever this situation is, it's going to be, it may feel drastic, but it's actually not as drastic as what you think. So we have the outcome, a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion, a scholarship, is coming your way. Seize the chance to learn something exciting or start a new rewarding and uplifting career. And that's exactly what I feel is the outcome is. You are learning something this month about the people around you at this old job. And you're like, you know what? Listen, I'm done. That's it. I can't take it no more. You know, I've had enough of the backstab and betrayal. I've had enough of the facade where you may think you're being nice to my face, but I see through you, right? I see through you. So the outcome is you're going to have a more rewarding future. So Spirit is telling you, Scorpio, you have the power here. The power is within you. All you have to do is activate it. See how the cat got their paw on a book? I feel somebody's going to go on vacation. and they're going to be just so relaxed. They're going to have that open book, the little umbrella over top of their head, drinking some water. Even if you want to drink alcohol, I mean, I don't see that you overdo it, but like a glass of wine or one of them little fruity umbrella drinks, it's like you overdo it. It's like social, and it's only once in a while. So I feel like you need to go do that. Just relax a little bit. Get out of this situation, because with the Ten of Swords, it's not good for you. And it's like you really have had enough. I can see it. You have really had enough. So take a couple of weeks to relax, rejuvenate, pat yourself on the back, because this was a really hard choice. And there was a lesson involved in it. Okay. Beautiful message. Love it, Scorpio. So yeah, look, that backstab and betrayal. You're tired of the tug of war at the workplace and in the home place, always being on edge, right? Whoever these people are at the workplace, they just were being cocky and arrogant, right? Maybe even side-eyeing you. But Spirit is telling you it is time to move on from these challenges. It is time to let it go. You and your person are going to sit down. You're going to make the plan. You're going to re-budget your life. And they're telling you don't underestimate the fact that you can do this, right? You've learned a lot over the years. Every day, if you have the attitude that every day is a day of learning, there is something to learn every day of your life. When you adapt to that, it's easier to get through these challenges. It's like, what lesson am I meant to learn here? Okay, well, I've learned this lesson. I'm tired of you backstabbing biatches. You energy vampires who, always have this facade on, nice to my face, but as soon as I turn my back, you're taking that knife and you're stabbing me in it. Yeah. The tug of wars, that energy vampire. So somebody at your workplace is definitely an energy vampire, or somebody around you, if you don't have a job that you go to every day. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card, some crystals, or a crystal that Scorpio is meant to, or listen, how about that, right? The Crow. It talks about, okay, so the Larimer, omens of change, keeper of law, and cooperation. Thank you to crows, because look, there's 2 crows on that card, for bringing this information towards me. Spirit of Crow, help me talk and walk in truth, adapt to changes in my life, and work in cooperation with others. You heard it first here at 2 Crows. All right, so now we're going to pull a postcard from Spirit to finalize your reading for this month. Larimer, I don't know how to pronounce it. Larimar. If you need me to put it back up to the screen, real quick, or you could have stopped, you could back it up and stop it, the video, after I'm done live streaming, and write the thing down. But if you look at the Larimer, however you pronounce it, it's blue, right? It's blue. That throat chakra, to walk in your truth. Alrighty, so let's get a postcard for Scorpio Collective to end this reading. And you have, Scorpio, you are magic, with a dragonfly in it. Beautiful. So it says, dearest you, Scorpio, there are times when loss is a part of life. 10 of Winter. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. I'm telling you, I got chills. I am telling you, somebody is, wow. All right. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses a dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing that forward to us. We don't want that for you, Scorpio. Instead, let your heart break wide open. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, Princess of Autumn, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, and always and forever. So I think that aligns right up with the reading and with what I was channeling before I started pulling cards there for you, Scorpio. So thank you for watching and have a great month of September.